the winner of the 2013 Tasmanian Micro-Business Award is Jump Tours.
I was actually sitting over there thinking, well, at least if I don't win, I don't have to get up here and talk. But it's amazing. This is our third year as a finalist in the micro-business category. I told everyone last night that it was unfinished business, so I'm kind of glad that finally come through with a win. So congratulations to all the other finalists in the micro-business category. I do remember last year when Steve got up and said he supplied tetsuyas and the top 1% of Australian restaurants that, I think he's got it. Back in 1990, Australia was in the midst of a Japanese visitor boom. And what did every Japanese tourist want? I'll tell you what they wanted. They wanted an akubra shaped like Crocodile Dundee. And that was my first job in tourism. Down at Salamanca Market, on my dad's leatherworks stall, shaping the hats just like Mick Dundee. If you went forward 16 years from then, I found myself in Sydney working in investment banking at Morgan Stanley. I'd moved there at the age of 21, looking for excitement and thinking I'd be just like one of those blokes on Wall Street. Stayed a few years, travelled the world and found that a lot of the time when someone said some place was amazing or beautiful or stunning, that I'd think, yeah, that's not a patch on Tasmania. With $2,000 in my pocket, I quit the investment banking game, bought an old tour van on the Gold Coast and headed south to do the most direct market research possible. What I was just going to get onto was it's a bit of a surprise for a lot of people that we're a Tasmanian company that's never had a Tasmanian customer. In fact, over the last 7 years, I just did a back-of-the-envelope calculation this morning. I reckon less than 5% of our customers have even been Aussie. It's not that they hate us, because you guys seem to like us quite a lot. Got a bit of a round of applause before. But it was born as an internationally focused company. Basically, we're aimed at international backpackers. It's about getting people to come to Tasmania who've never really thought about coming to Tasmania before. Basically, out of the international backpacker market, a whole 7% of backpackers who visit Australia bother to come to Tasmania. So 93% don't bother to come here. And to me, that seems like, I think in business, with a lot of the finalists, you'd probably say there's a lot of moments where you go, what the hell, when you hear these statistics. But I've found that the moments when you say, what the hell, are also the ones that are the biggest opportunities. So you go, what the hell, 7%, that's an opportunity. If you were in Queensland and you tried to sell some new tourism product, everyone goes to Queensland, everyone goes to New South Wales. At the moment, they're screaming because they're like, what are we going to do? There's no such thing as Asian backpackers, which is absolutely not true. We have heaps of them. We're about 10 years ahead of the rest of the country with Asian backpackers, I think, in Tasmania. On the last tour that we had Chinese, English, Thai, Canadian, Kiwi and Japanese guests on board. It's like a rolling United Nations every week with Jump Tours. It's a source of ongoing satisfaction to me that Jump Tours has such universal appeal. It goes across borders, languages and cultures. But it's not particularly surprising, and you want to know why. Because the core truth about tourism is very simple. No matter what your nationality or religion or your age is, everyone in the world wants to have fun. Jump has never been a stereotypical tour company. We jump off sand dunes in the quest for the perfect photo. We let our passengers take turns at being guest DJ on the bus. We even told them that they can cater for themselves because that'd save them some money. They're already doing it in backpack hostels, so we thought, why spend another $200 on a tour where you have to, have spag bowl every night or 2-minute noodles. Might as well let them do it themselves. Now, we focus on the backpacker market and, people have a bit of an outdated view of that sometimes, I think. If you think a backpacker is someone who walks the streets barefoot, sits around a campfire singing Kumbaya, it's time to enter the 21st century. 1.5 million visitors classified as youth travellers or backpackers visited Australia in the past year, and they spent $12 billion. That's an average spend of $8,000 per person. That's a golden opportunity for Tasmania, and you want to know the best part? There is no way to recreate the natural beauty that we have here in Tasmania. You can't make another Cradle Mountain in a factory in China. You can't order your own Bay of Fires online. The only way to experience the untouched beauty of Tasmania is to actually come here and see it. And that's what I'd like to leave you here with tonight. And before I go, I'd really like to thank Telstra for running these awards. They've done a fantastic job, and their support for small business is pretty amazing, as we'd all, I'm sure, agree. News Limited, Commonwealth Bank and MYOB done a fantastic job. And just before I go, I'd like to thank my family as well, especially my beautiful fiancée Brittany, who was up here just before. And all the friends and family, because I think we'll all agree, without the passion and without the support from the people closest to you, then none of us would have got this far. And it's as much their victory as it is mine. So thanks very much.